Hi everyone, I'm Shruti Bhatt. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm creating a full glam makeup look. The technique for eye makeup is pretty interesting because I'm going to be using aqua color along with the powder eyeshadows, and I'm going to pair it up with a nudish peach lip. So if you like the look, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram because it would be so much fun to connect over there. To begin, secure the hair so that they don't come on face while creating the look. Starting off with prepping the eyelids with liquid concealer. Tap it lightly with a large concealer brush and set it with powder. Now I am applying aqua color. Mix it with a little water to make it work. You can also use cream eyeshadow instead of aqua colors. They look equally good and are easy to work with. I'm using a small concealer brush to apply aqua color. Before moving on to the next step, blend the cream layer very well. By doing so, it will be very easy for you to build the layers of powder eyeshadows on top. Now I'm using This Is All I Need eyeshadow palette by Tan Beauty. Make sure to take tiny amount of blackest black eyeshadow kohl and dust off the excess very well. Apply using a flat shader brush on the outer third. Eyeshadow kohl is a matte cream formula and works effortlessly on aqua or cream bases. Next up is matte powder eyeshadow in shade Pinot Noir. Apply it on the edges of black and wing it out towards the temple for an elongated cat eye effect. Soften the edges using eyeshadow Bed of Roses. I love to play with different textures and colors of eyeshadows within a single eye look. It adds extra dimension to the eye makeup and makes it look sultry. Popping another transition shade here from inner to outer corner. It's a hot pink blush. If your eyelid space is small, you can skip this step. Once all the layering is done, we are ready to apply most beautiful purple eyeshadow called Wild Love. It's a gorgeous shade with a mix of tiny fuchsia pink sparkles. It has frost cream formula and is so buttery. I'm applying it using my finger for maximum intensity. Now using a brush to reach the smaller areas. Once the application is done, blend the edges using the tip of the flat shader brush. And I'm blending Wild Love into kohl using the same brush, creating an illusion of purple turning into black. To define the eyes, I'm going back to eyeshadow kohl with a tiny brush near the lash line and creating soft smoky eyeliner from inner to outer corner. Make sure not to leave any space between lash line and eyeliner. Dust off any fallouts using fan brush. If there is too much of fallout, you can wipe off using makeup remover. I am prepping the skin with Strobe Cream by MAC. It's hydrating and makes the skin look dewy. Spread it onto the skin with light massaging movements. You can also apply it using a brush. To give nice relaxation to my model, I like to work it into the skin using my hands. I am mixing two foundations in equal amounts to create a shade matching my model's skin tone. Sometimes it's not possible to get the exact shade of foundation, so I mix up to 2 to 3 different shades to create one that disappears in the skin. Bounce the foundation on skin starting from jawline. I like to cover one part of the face at once and complete blending before moving on to the other. Foundations and concealers freshly applied on skin look a bit dramatic, but after a while it starts to look natural. Now I'm using cream bronzer and layering it with a small concealer brush. Since my model's forehead is not too large, I am applying small amount of it. Try drawing two parallel lines close enough to make the nose look sharper. Right now, it's looking a bit extra, but when we apply rest of the layers, it's all going to make sense. Once blended, cream bronzers give natural skin-like finish. Now I'm bouncing with a damp sponge right on the creamy layer to blend. It's the same sponge I use for blending foundation. So the leftover foundation on sponge is helping me to blend the creamy layer faster. I am now applying liquid concealer on slightly pigmented areas, that's under the eyes and corners of the mouth, using a small concealer brush. To highlight, I am using a lighter shade of concealer as compared to my model's skin tone. It's going to make the eye makeup stand out. You can only apply it under the eyes or on all the other highlighting zones, that is center of the forehead, bridge of the nose and center of the chin. I am using two different shades of powder, lighter one for highlighted zones and one which matches the skin tone for rest of the areas. I always prefer using different shades of powder, it adds another dimension to the overall look. Next up is matte bronzer right on the areas where I applied cream bronzer. It's a very tiny amount of product that I'm using because we already have enough amount of cream bronzing happening all around. Now I'm applying blusher on apples of the cheeks. This technique of applying blusher can be very useful for someone who has narrow face because it's going to make narrow face appear fuller. I am popping Most Intense Illuminator now. It's a mix of eyeshadow, caster spell and highlight from This Is All I Need eyeshadow palette. I suggest starting with small amount of it and build it gradually. I did shadows on lower eyelid off camera following the same steps, only skipped aqua eyeshadow. I am shaping the brows using brow pencil. My model's brows are naturally beautiful. I am only filling in the gaps to make them appear fuller. Make sure to brush the brows up, it uplifts the face. And I'm filling up the lips with lip liner. It's a brown lip pencil and most suitable for lip gloss I'm going to be using on top of it. My model's eyes are sensitive and it became a little watery due to sharp lights, and the concealer got removed from inner corner, but I fixed it after the application of lip color. It's a peachy pink lip gloss to be applied all over the lips. I love the effect of gloss with shimmery eye makeup. If you love matte lips, you can ditch the gloss. Add sparkly eyeshadow, cast a spell in the innermost corner to open up the eyes. This technique makes small eyes look bigger. Add mascara under the false lashes to complete the look.